Good evening, everyone. Welcome to closing comments here for March 3rd. Let's jump right into our charts and see what happened in these markets today. First on the board, we got our April live cattle. Did see another whippy day here in this cattle market. This April live contract opening about $3.50 lower today, but still seeing a nice strong rally here into the close. Briefly testing that 234.5 mark before finishing just shy of it here today. At the moment, this market's seen a little bit of back and forth action early before rallying up there. Still expect to see some resistance step in here in the days to come. Anywhere between 34.5 and 237 here is going to be a spot where these bears should wake back up and try and defend that 50-day moving average from below. Look for the sellers to start getting active and aggressive here once again in the days to come. We are still not out of the woods here yet. Bulls need to see this thing come back up here and get a strong close back above 237 before we start thinking about any sort of upside. In the meantime, I still encourage everyone to be defensive here. Let this market kind of sort out and digest this recent volatility. Once this thing kind of stabilizes a little bit and provides a little bit more structure, we'll have some opportunities to make some directional moves. But in the meantime, here still seeing a little bit of volatility here, and the bears are still in control as long as we remain below this 236 to 237 area. Look for the sellers to get active here and try and make another run back down here at these lows. Next up, April feeders on the board. Similar action here in the feeders today. This market opening lower, but seeing a nice back and forth action today, just trading right around that prior day's range. We did briefly get up there and test those prior day highs, but saw some resistance up there right around 355. This market, just a little bit of a relief rally here at the moment, still trading in bearish territory here as well, below that 50-day average. And we need to reclaim that 356 spot before we think about any more upside for the bulls. In the meantime, we still expect to see some resistance up here anywhere around these major moving averages from below. We should see these sellers start to wake back up and try and make another run lower here in the days to come. But right now we're just kind of digesting some of this recent volatility, and we could see some more whippy back and forth action here in the days to come while this market tries to stabilize and find some direction. In the meantime, this cattle market is just a little bit whippy here, a little bit volatile. So being defensive here right now is a good play while this market tries to balance out and provide a little bit better structure for us to trade around. So in the meantime, be patient here, slow play this thing, and let this thing kind of balance out and offer some levels to trade around. Next up, our May corn futures on the board. Today we just saw a nice little inside day testing both ends of our prior day's range. We did finish back down here right around 446 today. At the moment, this market is still hanging out down here near these prior range lows. So until we can get down here either below 444, this thing still does remain fairly bullish here at the moment. We're trading above our major averages and back above these prior range lows. So we should see these bulls get active here and try and make a nice strong push back up here, at least to the midpoint of this range again. And from there, it should see a nice smooth sailing up into the 460 to 465. But right now, at the moment, the charts are just saying this market's going to be pretty sticky here at the moment and continue to be range bound here in the near term. Crude oil market continuing to see some volatility here. Another spike higher, rallying up there towards about $78 here today, finishing right there near those prior day highs. Until they get that situation over there in Iran squared away, we're going to continue to see some volatility here and be at the mercy of the news here for this crude oil market. Look for more whippy volatile action to come here in this crude oil market as well until we can get a little bit clearer picture of what's going on over there. In the meantime, expect to see more wild action here in the crude oil markets. And next up, we did see a big break here today in the equity markets. Each of the indexes opening with a big nasty gap down here today. However, we continue to see gap downs be bought up. The S&P and the Nasdaq still trying to defend these range lows. We are seeing some pretty big percentage moves in terms of an average daily range, but this market just continues to defend these range lows here for the S&P and the Nasdaq. We did undercut that 6,800 level, and we're trying to trade down below it here tonight too. The bulls continue to be active down here and trying to defend those range lows, but things are just starting to crack a little bit. Seeing some of these lows start to give on the S&P. The Nasdaq is giving out those prior week's lows, but still defending this 24,000 to 24,200 level, which is kind of the bottom end. It's not a very clean line here at the moment, but you can see it's here. as well as the Dow also making a big break here today with a big gap lower, but rallying here during the day session. A little bit of weakness coming into this market late, but still finishing well off those lows. These bulls need to continue to defend this yearly opening range here on the Dow, as well as these range lows here on the S&P and the Nasdaq. If they're able to get some bids above these prior day highs, we could see maybe a run back up here towards the top end of this range, but this market is just kind of facing a headwind here at the moment. Going to continue to see some volatility here in the near term, and until we can get a strong, decisive close below the bottom end of these lows from the current year on these indexes, we should just see more choppy action here in the near term. But if we do start to slip down here below these current year's lows, this market could start to move into corrective territory and start to slip a little bit more here. So be ready for more volatility here in the days to come. Be patient. Wait for smoother sailing, smoother seas here for this market. There's going to be better places to put your money here at the moment. In the meantime, slow play this thing, be patient, and let this market kind of give us a little bit better picture to trade around. In the meantime, this market's going to continue to be choppy or negative at best, and we should see just more volatility and not a very strong environment here at the moment. So be patient, wait for better days. That's all we got for tonight. Thank you everyone for tuning in. We'll catch you guys tomorrow.